Hey there pilots, this is Dauntless Sam, and today we'll be looking at the history of the LaGG-3 and its flight characteristics in War Thunder. The LaGG-3 was a Soviet fighter aircraft of World War II. It was a refinement of the earlier LaGG-1, and was one of the most modern aircraft available to the Soviet Air Force at the time of Germany's invasion of 1941. The prototype of the LaGG-3, the I-301, was designed by Lavochkin-Gorbunov-Gudkov. It was designated the LaGG-3 in serial production. Its airframe was almost completely made of timber, with crucial parts processed with bakelite lacquer. This novel wood laminate construction was more durable than regular timber, incombustible, and didn't rot. It was, however, much heavier, and pilots joked that rather than being an acronym for the designers' names, LaGG stood for the Russian translation of the Varnished Guaranteed Coffin. The full wooden wing was analogous to that of the Yak-1. The only difference was that the LaGG's wings were built in two sections. The fuselage was the same as the MiG-3's, but the LaGG-3's armament was considered formidable. It consisted of a large-caliber BK machine gun, which was installed between the V of the cylinders of the engine, and two synchronized SHKAS machine guns. Consequently, the weight of fire was 2.65 kilograms per second, making the LaGG superior to all serial Soviet fighters, as well as the 1941 version of the Messerschmitt Bf-109. The LaGG-3 rapidly replaced the LaGG-1, although the new fighter was too heavy for its engine. In fact, the designers had originally designed their prototype for the powerful Klimov M106 engine, but it proved to be unreliable, so they were obliged to install the relatively weak Klimov M105P. As a result, the LaGG was slow. Its top speed was just 575 km per hour, while its rate of climb at ground level was as slow as 8.5 meters per second. The LaGG-3 proved to be somewhat hard to control as it reacted sluggishly to stick forces. In particular, it was difficult to pull out of a dive. If the stick were pulled too hard, it tended to fall into a spin. As a consequence, sharp turns were difficult to perform. A more powerful engine was installed, but the improvement was small, so the only solution was to lighten the airframe. The LaGG team re-examined the design and pared down the structure as much as possible. Fixed slats were added to the wings to improve climb and maneuverability, and further weight was saved by installing lighter armaments. But the improvement was slight, and without an alternative power plant. Thus, when the LaGG-3 was first committed to combat in July 1941, it was completely outclassed by the Messerschmitt Bf-109. Later in 1941, the LaGG-3 appeared with new armament options, an internally balanced rudder, retractable ski landing gear for winter, and retractable tail wheel and wing pipes for drop tanks. The result was still not good enough. Even with the lighter airframe and supercharged engine, the LaGG-3 was underpowered. The LaGG-3 proved immensely unpopular with pilots. Some aircraft supplied to the front line were up to 40 kilometers an hour slower than they should have been, and some were not even airworthy. In combat, the LaGG-3's main advantage was its strong airframe. Although the laminated wood did not burn, it shattered when hit with high explosive rounds. The LaGG-3 was improved during production, resulting in 66 minor variants of the 6,528 that were built. Experiments with fitting a Shesnov M82 radial engine to the LaGG-3's airframe finally solved the power problem, and led to the Lavochkin LA-5. The major LaGG-3 construction plant in Gorky switched over to the LA-5 in 1942 after having completed 3,583 LaGG-3s. All further LaGG-3 development and production was done by Factory 31 in Tagarog as the sole LaGG-3 manufacturer. In War Thunder, there are 4 variants of the LaGG-3: the 8, 11, 35, and the 66. All 4 are equipped with one 12.7mm machine gun with 200 rounds of ammunition, and one 20mm cannon with 150 rounds of ammunition. Each variant has slightly different flight characteristics. The LaGG-3-8 battle rating 2.0, has a maximum speed of 584 kilometers an hour, a turn time of 20.1 seconds, and a rate of climb of 15.6 meters per second. The LaGG-311, battle rating 2.0, has a maximum speed of 549 kilometers an hour, a turn time of 23 seconds, and a climb rate of 10.6 meters per second. Both of these aircraft are rank 1, and while they are not the most durable, most maneuverable, or quickest aircraft, their 20mm cannons are very powerful against other rank 1 aircraft. The LaGG-335, battle rating 2.3, has a maximum speed of 545 kilometers an hour, a turn time of 23 seconds, and a rate of climb of 10.6 meters per second. The LaGG-366, battle rating 3.0, has a maximum speed of 570 kilometers an hour, a turn time of 22.8 seconds, and a rate of climb of 10.5 meters per second. Both of these variants are rank 2, but their stats do not improve much in comparison with their rank 1 counterparts. The only real advantage of the upper rank LaGGs are the reward and research point bonuses. The LaGG can take down many targets with ease with its 20mm cannon, so don't be afraid to go against heavier targets. The cannon can even take out pillboxes when aimed at weak points. When dogfighting in the LaGG, be very aware of your altitude. It is very difficult to maintain altitude when making tight turns. If you aren't careful, you may find yourself planted into the ground. I hope that this information has proved helpful. If you liked the video, please do like the video. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And if you think anyone else would be interested in this video, don't be afraid to share it. This is Dauntless Sam. Thanks for watching.